Right, so a very good morning to each and every one of you, ladies and gentlemen. As we would like to welcome, I would like to welcome each and every one of you on behalf of the organizing committee of Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing for the Open Day in Diploma in English for its second intake. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, would like to welcome each and every one of you taking part in this open day. And at the same time, I would like to welcome all our distinguished guests, including our guest speaker, and of course, our lecturers and everyone joining on behalf of Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing. So would like to welcome you once again and a very good morning. Right. So ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing, I'm sure that most of you all have done your research about Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing, but let me tell you a bit about Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing, and then we'll move across towards the program offered by Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing, which is the Diploma in English. Now, the Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing, ladies and gentlemen, is the apex body for Sri Lankan marketers, which was founded in 1970 and then subsequently incorporated by an act of parliament in 1980, recognizing it as the national body for marketing education in Sri Lanka. So we're mandated to uplift the marketing profession and conducting many national level events and projects as well. And SLIM is governed by a council of management and an executive committee headed by a president and composed of professionals from numerous industries working in an honorary capacity at Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing. Now, this diploma, ladies and gentlemen, the diploma in English is a program that offers a comprehensive pathway to proficiency in English language and, of course, communication. So it covers the basic, intermediate, and advanced grammar, along with listening, reading, and speaking skills development. So as well as business writing essentials and corporate communication skills are also emphasized in this program. And also through interactive activities, real world scenarios, and practical exercises, students can refine their linguistic finesse, enhance comprehension, and cultivate effective communication strategies, which would really help you in the corporate world. Right. So with that introduction, ladies and gentlemen, now it's time to invite one of our distinguished personals from Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing to officially welcome each and every one of you for today's open day. And to do the honors, I would like to invite Mr. Sandeepa Hirosh Abhinayaka, Senior Manager, Slim Business School Operations and Strategic Expansion.
Thank you very much, Oshada, and I would like to warmly welcome each and every one of you for the open day of Diploma in General English program conducted by Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing. First of all, let me acknowledge and welcome again all the guests, prospective students, parents, lecturers, and all the English learning enthusiasts, and also our SLIM team. And also as correctly mentioned by Oshada, English is a very important skill for each and every one of you. So in order to enhance your English knowledge and skills related to English knowledge, this program would be an ideal program. Before going into more details, I would like to take you all through the SLIM profile during my welcome speech for you all to give you an idea about the Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing. Let me share my screen. So as Oshada correctly mentioned, Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing is the national body for marketing in Sri Lanka. So we were established in 1970 and we were incorporated by an act of parliament in 1980. And our vision is to lead the nation's efforts towards economic prosperity. And our mission is to establish marketing as the driving force which enhances business and national value. SLIM has three main branches in Colombo, Kandy, and Matara. And also we do have accredited study centers across the island. So SLIM is governed by a council of management comprised of marketing professionals all around the country, covering different professions and industries. And also SLIM do have many affiliations such as CIM, CMI, Asia Marketing Federation, CPD, such as there are many affiliations, Slim, that carries value to all the qualifications that Slim offers. And also, we do have alliances with the Asia Marketing Federation, Organization of Professional Association Sri Lanka, the National Chamber of Commerce of Sri Lanka, and Employees Federation of Ceylon, Federation of Chamber of Commerce and Industry of Sri Lanka. These are some of the alliances that Slim do have. And also, when it comes to the business pillars of Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing, there are 6 main pillars: education, training, membership, events, sustainability, and research. So I will quickly take you through what are the services that we offer under each business pillar. So uh, when it comes to our education portfolio, we offer certificate level programs, diploma level programs, postgraduate level programs, MBA programs, and also specialized programs and status qualifications. And also we do provide trainings. Some of them are customized or tailor-made trainings for corporates, and we do public workshops under this entity. And also we do have a membership arm where we support and educate our members professionally, and which will add value to your portfolio once you become a member of Slim. And also we conduct 6 main national events. Uh, I know some of you have heard of these events, such as Slim People's Awards, so Slim National Awards, to recognize and to reward different people from different industries. And also we do have a sustainability arm where we try to and where we work towards uplifting the standards of rural areas in terms of marketing, and also to empower women and support women, and also to promote marketing in school level and national level. And also we do have a research arm, namely Slim Research Bureau, where we provide research services, marketing research services uh, across the country. So that's about Slim. Now, I would like to give you all a brief idea about the Diploma in General English program, which is a very valuable program, which is suitable for any individual who has joined today. Maybe you are a school leaver or an undergraduate or a working adult, anyone who is interested in communicating in English. This would be the ideal program for you all to pursue from here onwards. And most importantly, let me acknowledge our key guests today. So I would like to warmly welcome Ms.Jebby Rochelle Muthumani, Learning and Development Manager, WebLife Stores LLC. She's our guest speaker for today. Thank you very much for coming here and spending your valuable time with us. And also, I would like to thank her in advance for sharing her expertise in supporting our students to understand the importance of English, and why they should keep learning about this English language, and to enhance their skills related to English. And also, I would like to welcome Ms. Dilini Vasana, uh, our lecturer, and she will share her academic viewpoint, and she will guide you throughout the program. And also, I would like to recognize the Slim management team and the people who were behind organizing this open day. I would like to acknowledge our president, Professor Jayantha Devasiri, senior vice president, Dr. Dilhan Sampath Jayatilaka, and all the council members and the executive committee members of SLIM, Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Chamil Vikramasinghe, General Manager, Business Development and Marketing, Ms. Mihiri Fonseca, Head of Marketing, Mr. Tivanta, and all the ManCom members from Kandy and Matara, our AGM Central Operations, Ms. Indika, and also Mr. Lahiru and the Matara management team. And also I would like to welcome Assistant Manager Business Development, Mr. Harindu Vidanagama, Assistant Manager Brands, Ms. Sachindra Vijay Gunaratna, Senior Executive Slim Business School, and the coordinator for the Diploma in General English program from Slim Business School, Colombo, Ms. Tanushka Suryarachi, and also uh, Executive Business Development, Ms. Oshan, and the Business Development team, and Brand Executive, Ms. Ujali Sankula, and the and Slim Marketing team, and also each and everyone who is behind our academic administration operation from Slim. I would like to acknowledge and welcome and thank each and everyone for their participation. Last but not least, I would like to welcome all the participants across the country who are joining here today for this open day. And also, as a highlighting note, I would like to mention and I would like to invite each and every one of you who have joined today. So once you start with the program, so your physical participation would be very important, and it would be a key thing for you to get qualified in this program. So think as this is not merely a qualification, but in order to enhance your English knowledge, you will have to participate for the classes. So I will speak in Sinhalese as well a bit. ඔබ සියලු දෙනාම අපි ශ්‍රී ලංකා අලෙවිකරණ ආයතනයේ විදිහට ඉතාමත් ආදරයෙන් ගෞරවයෙන් පිළිගන්නවා ඩිප්ලෝමා ඉන් ඉංග්ලිෂ් කියන මේ පාඨමාලාවේ ආරම්භක දිනයට. එතකොට එතනදී අපි ඉතාම කැමැති සඳහන් කරන්න මේ ප්‍රෝග්‍රෑම් එක ඔබට සාර්ථකව අවසන් කරන්න අවශ්‍ය නම් ඔබගේ ෆිසිකල් පාර්ටිසිපේෂන් එක. එහෙම නැත්නම් ඔබ දිනපතාම මේ sessions වලට පැමිණීම ඉතාම වැදගත් වෙනවා. ඒ ගැනත් highlight කරන ගමන්. So I would like to again acknowledge and thank Ms.Jebby, Rochelle, Muthumani, and Ms. Dilini Vasana for their presence and sharing their insights today. So thank you very much. So I would like to welcome, I would like to invite each and every one of you to stay till the end of this session. Thank you very much, Oshada. Over to you.
Thank you, Mr. Sadeep Hiroshabenayaka, for welcoming all our participants and at the same time all our distinguished guests who have committed their time and effort to be here to join us for this Diploma in General English, the open day for its second intake. Now, as he correctly mentioned, ladies and gentlemen, we have a guest speaker joining us today who has a lot of experience when it comes to training and development. Now, she brings over a decade of local and global experience in developing high-performance teams through soft skill mastery, and she specializes in communication, sales, customer service, presentation skills, and professional English, delivering training that is interactive, grounded in real-world applications. So she has worked in cross-cultured teams across retail, IT, corporate services, and education, and is known for her clarity and at the same time result-driven approach. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our guest speaker for today's open day in Diploma in General English, Ms.Jebby Rochelle Muthumani, Learning and Development Manager, WebLife Stores LLC.
Thank you so much, Oshida. Am I audible to you guys?
Yes. Yeah.
Perfect. All right. So thank you so much, Oshida and Sadeep, for giving me that very, very warm welcome and talking about me. So good morning, everyone. Thank you all for being here today. So we all here to know about why English matters, right? That's the first question, why we are here today. English diploma ekada join venna one. Why is it na English diploma ka join panano? That's the question which you guys all have, right? So first, let me ask a question from you guys. A very, very quick question, okay? I know there would be people who are here finishing after their O-levels, who are professionally, who are going to start their career, or else there might be even people who are already in a job, right? But you still want to learn English. Now, just take around 10 to 12 seconds, Haridha, and you just think, where do you see yourself 5 years from now? අවුරුදු 5කට පස්සේ ඔයගලන් කොහෙද ඉන්න ඕනේ කියලා ඔයගලන් හිතන්නේ. Just take 5 to 10 seconds and think about it. You guys have an answer? Perfect. If you have an answer, that's where you want to be, right? So perhaps you're working at an exciting company, earning a great salary, or maybe maybe you want to travel abroad. Maybe you want to go and study abroad, study in a top university probably, or you don't even have to work and, study all of that. A lot of people like traveling now. Do YouTube content in TikTok, all of that. You want to go international, meet interesting people, experience new culture. Whatever your dream is, for that 5 seconds, what you thought, I'm here to tell you that something which is very, very important is that English is going to be the bridge that will take you there. Now, I know that you know what some of you might be thinking as well. A few people over here might be thinking, Mama English igana gatta, right? I've been studying English for years in school. I passed my O-levels. Why do I need to focus now on English? Why do I have to join to a diploma course conducting in SLIM and learn about English? What is the main reason? I did English as a subject, right? That's a great question. Now, I'm going to tell you for the next 5 to 10 minutes why you need to focus on English and how that's going to help you moving forward as well. So that's one of the important things which I'm going to talk to you about. So saying that, moving on to our next slide, why we want to talk about English is, let's start with a simple fact, guys, right? Now, for every one of us, appli English kela vishayak O-level walata aniwaren karla ati, right? You all would have done if you have done your local O-levels in Sri Lanka, right? But for us, English is just a subject. But what I want to emphasize is that English is not just another subject, because English actually unlock opportunities, right? So think about this. Right now, we speak in English. We are communicating in English, right? Some people, whatever which I'm communicating, you will understand it very easily. Some, you're going to take some time to understand it. The reason for that is because we all have seen English as a subject, right? That's all we have done, right? So nearly almost 1.5 billion people actually worldwide, they speak English. And now English has become the international business or the international language for international business, science, technology, and even for education, right? Even if you're doing your masters, your degrees, you're going for a work, they ask you question when you're sitting in an interview, they're going to ask you question in English. The reason for that is because international language එකක් වෙලා තියෙනවා now English. Now, let me give you a very, very real example. හරිද? Let's take two students. Okay? මෙහි ගොඩක් students ලා ඉන්නවා කියලා මම හිතාගෙන තමයි මේ example එක ගත්තේ මම. So let's take two students, right? With same O-level results. දෙන්නටම English වලට same O-level results තියෙනවා. Both are smart, both are hardworking. දෙන්නම හොඳට ඉගෙන ගන්න තියෙනවා. හරිද? Student A has basic English skills. He can read, he can write, but he struggles with speaking and understanding. But student B is very fluent and confident in English. Then කියමු ඒ දෙන්නම යනවා scholarship එකක් ගන්න university එකට. In which language are they going to conduct the interview? Obviously, they are going to conduct in English. Both of them have got A for English as well in O-level. But who is going to get the job opportunity, not job opportunity, the placement in the university? It's definitely going to be the B person, because he or she is able to fluently talk in English, right? So now let's talk about probably your immediate future, right? Your higher studies, right? Whether you're planning to continue at a local university or dreaming of studying abroad overseas, English professional is not optional. It's actually now has become very, 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 very important, right? Now let's talk about people who are professionally who are here. There are some people when they have stage fear, right? ඒ කියන්නේ සිංහලෙන් කතා කරන්න කිව්වම ඉස්සරහට ගිහිල්ලා පාර්ලිමේන්තු එකේ කතා කරන්න පුළුවන් විදියට කතා කරනවා. හරි? ඒකටත් වඩා කතා කරනවා. But if you tell them go speak in front of a few people in English in an organization, or when you're told do a presentation, they are not able to do that. Is it because of their stage fear? එගලන්ට stage එකේ එගලන්ට ගොඩක් කට්ටිය ඉස්සරහා කතා කරන්න බැරිද? නැහැ. එගලන්ට problem එක තියෙන්නේ English එකේ. එගලන්ට ඒක කරගන්න බැරි වෙයි. හරිද? ඒ නිසා තමයි ගොඩක් කට්ටිය කියන්නේ මට stage fear තියෙනවා. මම ගොඩක් training programs වලට යනකොට එගලන් කියන මම අහන ප්‍රශ්නයක් තමයි how many of you all have stage fear? බොහෝ දුරට almost 65 to 70 people, they put up their hands, right? And I asked them a question. Is your stage fear that you can't talk in English, or is your stage fear that you can't talk to a couple of people in front of a couple of people? Most of them answer the first part, right? So, which means they can't speak in English, right? That's why we want every one of you to think for a second as to why this English matters. So, talking about very, very practical, your education, your career, because at the end of the day, all we want to see is your success, right? Which is very, very important. And for that, the main important thing is going to be your English language. So moving on to the next slide, I just want to talk about you regarding a little bit about your academic and career advantages. Why, if you learn English, how will you have your career advantages, right? 95% of the world research papers and scientific journals are published in English. ඔගලන් කියමුකෝ ඉන්ටර්වියු එකකට යනවා කියලා. එහෙ ගොඩාක් මැගසින් තියෙනවා. බොහෝ දුරට එක මැගසින් එකක් අපේ local language එකේ ඇති. නැත්නම් එක newspaper එකක්. අනිත් newspaper ඔක්කොම මැගසින් ටික තියෙන්නේ English වල. ඔයගොල්ලෝ කවදා හරි හිතලා තියනවද ඇයි මේක English වල තියෙන්නේ කියලා? Because right now, as I told previously, English has become the international language. We all have a mother tongue. My mother tongue is Tamil, and I am a person, my family speaks Tamil, but English is something which is very, very important. Now, if I go tomorrow for an interview, tomorrow to do a training session, I mostly do it in English because that's a language which has become international and common in everyone, right? So think about it, because without strong English skills, you're essentially, I will say, locked out of your world's knowledge, right? You're limited to what's available in your language, which is just a tiny fraction of what's out there, right? So now let's talk about the career, because this is where English really shows this power, right? Now, here's the fact. I have a little fact to tell you, which is going to be very, very surprising to you guys. So people or English speakers, they definitely earn 30 to 50% more than an average non-speaker in the same role, right? Now, I have been going and doing a lot of training, language training programs for a lot of other corporate companies as well. And if you see they have been working there for about 10 years, 12 years, but they want to learn English because right now they know it's not only about the experience which they have, but they need this language as well. So let me repeat it, 30 to 50% more, right? That's the difference between an average salary and a really good one as well. So saying that, if you ask me why I want to learn English, definitely in my next slide, I would have told you that's going to be really, really important for your personal development, for your studies, definitely for your education purposes, definitely for you if you are planning to go sit in an interview, learn about talk in English, you definitely need to communicate in English. So now I'm going to give you guys all a tip. දැන් මම මෙච්චර වෙලා ඇයි ඉංග්‍රීසි කතා කරන්න ඕනේ, ඉංග්‍රීසි ඇයි ඉම්පෝටන්ට් කියලා තමයි ඔයගලන්ට කිව්වේ. ඔයගලන් කවදා හරි හිතලා තියනවාද මට ඉංග්‍රීසි වල ලියන්න පුළුවන් හොඳට. හරිද? මට කියවන්නත් පුළුවන්. ඒත් මට කතා කරන්න විතරක් බැරි. මම කතා කරනකොට මට කොහොම හරි කියලා වචනයක් එනවා. මම ස්ටක් වෙනවා. කවුරු හරි මට ප්‍රශ්නයක් අහනකොට මට බ්ලැන්ක් වෙනවා. මම ඒක පොඩ්ඩක් හිතලා තමයි ආන්සර් කරන්න ඕනේ කියලා ඔක්කොමලා හිතනවා ඇති. හරිද? දැන් මම ඔයගලන්ට ටිප් එකක් කියලා දෙන්නම්. ඒක කොහොමද ඔයගලන් ඉම්ප්‍රූව් කරන්න කියලා. So when someone is talking in English, hari ඔගලන් දන්න English එකෙන් ඔගලන් ඒ answer එක ඔගලන්ගේ මොලයෙන් ඒක හිතා ගන්න. One of the main reason why we get stuck when we are talking in English is because we don't think in English. අපි ඔක්කොම English British people ගේ ළමයි නෙමෙයිනේ. අපි ඔක්කොම ලංකාවේ ළමයිනේ. So අපි බොහෝ දුරට සිංහලෙන් නැත්නම් දෙමළෙන් තමයි ගෙදර කතා කරන්නේ. ඒක තමයි අපේ මව් භාෂ, right? අපි එතකොට ආන්සර් එකක් දෙනකොට ඉස්සෙල්ලාම අපි හිතන්නේ ඒක සිංහලෙන්. දැන් මම ඇහුවනම් කාගෙන් හරි කියමුකෝ මම නිකන් ඔෂාන්ගෙන් අහන කියලා, ඔෂාන්, how is your day today and what did you do from the morning? ඔෂාන් ඉක්මනටම ඔෂාන් ෆ්ලුවන්ට් එකෙන් මම නිකන් එක්සැම්පල් එකක් ගන්නවා. ඔෂාන්ට ෆ්ලුවන්ට් ඉංග්‍රීසි කතා කරන්න බැරි නම් ඔෂාන්ගේ මොලේ කියන්නේ ඉස්සෙල්ලාම හරි මම මේක සිංහලෙන් මට මොනවාද ආන්සර් එක දෙන්න ඕනේ. මම හොඳට අද ඉන්නවා, I'm good, all of that කියලා ඔෂාන් ආන්සර් එකක් think කරනවා සිංහලෙන්. ඊට පස්සේ ඒක ඔයා translate කරලා කියනවා ඉංග්‍රීසි වල. එහෙම කරනකොට තමයි ඔයගලන් stuck වෙන්නේ. ඔයාට next word එක කොහොමද කතා කරන්න කියලා දන්නේ. ඒ ටික ඔක්කොම වෙනවා. හරිද? මේ English diploma course එකට ඔයගලන් join වෙච්ච ගමන්ම first tip I would give is start thinking in English. ඔයගලන්ට answer එකක් දෙන්න ඕනේ නම් ඒ answer එක කවුරු හරි ඉංග්‍රීසියෙන් කතා කරනකොට ඒ answer එක අපි සිංහලෙන් හිතලා ඒක translate කරලා කරනකොට තමයි grammar mistake ඔක්කොම එන්නේ. ඒක කරන්නේ නැතුව ඔයගලන් English එකේ හිතලා ඒකට ආන්සර් එකක් දෙන්න. එහෙම ඔයගලන් ප්‍රැක්ටිස් කරගෙන යනකොට ඔයගලන්ටම දන්නේ නැතුවම ඔයගලන් ඒක English fluently කතා කරන්න පටන් ගන්නවා. Saying that, I'm ending my why English is very important speech for today. Thank you so much for everyone who is listening. If you have any questions, anything that you want to shoot out to me, definitely you can shoot out to me after this session is over via chat probably. And then from there onwards, I can give you an answer as well. I think I'm done, Oshida, handing over it back to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Ms.Jebby, Rochelle, Muthumani, for joining us amidst your busy schedule. So thank you for committing your time and effort to be here with us and, of course, sharing all that wonderful information and, of course, knowledge with our participants. And we really value your participation today. Thank you once again. Right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be moving on with the proceedings of today's event. And coming up next is the lecturer's message. And to do the lecturer's message, we have one of our lecturers joining us on behalf of the lecturers panel. Now, she's an accomplished educator with over 10 years of experience in English language training. And she holds a bachelor's degree in personal and professional communication from the University of West London, along with multiple English proficiency qualifications, including the key English test from the British Council and advanced spoken English certification from Mystical Rose International Institute. Now, she currently serves as an English language lecturer at Sipway campus, leading the English Diploma program. And she also brings prior experience as an examiner trainer at British Council, strengthening expertise in assessment and learner development. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our lecturer, Ms. U.D. Wasana, lecturer, Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing.
Thank you so much, Osunda, and very good morning for all the participants today. And first of all, I would like to verify that am I audible enough here? Am I audible enough? All right, fine. So, first of all, I would like to appreciate all your participation as long as we all have faced a major challenge in the country. Whatever the situation, you all have very tried to participate in this particular program to enhance your future career. Admire that on behalf of the campus. So, as a lecturer, I have always observed how students are facing numerous challenges when getting to their communication needs. So here, I would like to emphasize why you obviously need English and what are the techniques and key methods to overcome the fear of language. Meanwhile, I would like to mention that you have that particular strength to become a great communicator. So, with engagement with a proper program, you would definitely become a confident English speaker. So English matters. Everyone who joined previously, they mentioned, including our chief guest as well, mentioned why English matters. So let me also share my presentation with you to emphasize that how the how it matters, how English matters, and how it's going to be really valuable for you to have the better knowledge in English. Well, I believe that my presentation is uh, visible to everyone. Why do we need English? English is an international common tongue. There's no doubt you already know about it. Because without English, we won't be able to communicate out of the country. Not only that, when it comes to the most of the places, but you really require English to communicate and make your needs fulfilled. Why? To go ahead with your professional career, you require your professional qualification. To get enrolled with your professional qualification, one more time, English matters. Because when you are referring your documentaries, your researches and everything, English matters one more time. So my dear participants, I would like to mention that English is not only a qualification. It's not only your communication method. Actually, it's an effort to your life just because when you are moving with this society, with this operating role, you must have this ability. And all what you refer as an example with media, online things and all, you require the English knowledge as well as the proper communication method needed. So I believe that we all have that fascinating experience to go abroad and enjoy in another country. So you again require English. Why? In our airport only, you'll be able to communicate in Sinhala as long as Sinhala is available. But when you go out from the airport, you obviously require English to communicate with other parties, and that is the common tongue where you could uh, again fulfill your requirement in English. And I would like to emphasize one more time. You would have realized that when you are engaging with your corporative world, how English matters. Sometimes when you're moving with the skills again, you might have felt that all right, everyone is communicating in English, but I can't understand. I would prefer this documentation sometimes when I'm going to respond. It's again challenging for my side to come up with proper English. And let me to emphasize here, if you are mentioning English, all right, I would tell you that most of the people they can communicate in English, right? They are just responding something. They actually say something in English. I agree, but remember, professional English is somewhat else. You should enhance in your communication, right? You can just bring the basic English when you are responding, but it's going to be really interesting when you are using professional English to communicate with your corporate world. And finally, I would like to emphasize, as I mentioned earlier, English is an asset to your life. So I would like to mention in here, English is part of your personality, right? You will have realized that when you are move in society, and if you go for some kind of shopping malls and all, you have realized how families are communicating in English. And especially when you get into a hotel, all the documentaries such as your menu card, even when you are communicating with the staff there.
Excuse me, Miss Dilna, I'm very sorry to interrupt you, but the audio is not very clear coming from you.
Thank you so much for mentioning that. What about now, Sundar?
And now it's okay.
Thank you for correcting me. All right, let's move on. So, I was mentioning that English is part of your personality. So, when you're communicating with other parties, if you have that standard level to communicate without having any doubt, I believe it showcases your personality to develop your opportunities further. Right. If you have any questions, you may just share them in your chat box, and I believe that I'm properly audible to you all. So let's move on. All right, let's look at these pictures. And have you all faced these challenges while you are communicating in English? And I believe that all the people who have got joined with us today want to overcome these language challenges what I have shared in here. Okay, so especially there are some additional including as you just mentioned that stage fear. Okay, fear of audience likewise. So when it comes to those challenges, okay, they actually pull you backward, not forward. Okay, to make sure forward you throughout your professional life, you obviously require to overcome the given challenges. Number one, fear of English. මෙතන කී දෙනෙක් ඉන්නවද ඉංග්‍රීසි ඉගෙන ගන්න ආසාවෙන් ජොයින් වුණාට ඉංග්‍රීසි වලට බොහොම බයකින් ඉන්න. එහෙම නේද? Right? ඉංග්‍රීසි වලට බයක් තියෙනවා අපිට. Because we always realize that all right, English is our mother tongue, but at the end of the day, English is somewhat significant, but I'm not good at it. Okay? So fear of English is the greatest part that most of the people will have. Okay? So let's overcome this challenge throughout a well-aligned and organized theories and the practical strategies. They would definitely make sure that you are no longer have that fear, have that sacrifice feeling towards English. And lack of vocabulary. මට දෙයක් කිව්වහම මට ඒක තේරෙනවා. මට ඒකට දෙන්න පුළුවන් රෙස්පොන්ඩ් එකක් මම දන්නවා. ඒක මට ඒකට කියන්න ඕන වචන ටික ගලප ගන්න. එහෙම නැත්නම් මම ඒකට ඒක කියාගෙන යද්දි මෙන්න මේ වචනේ මම ඉංග්‍රීසි වලින් දන්නේ. So most of the people are facing challenge with the lack of vocabulary. And when it comes to vocabulary again, right, basic vocabulary and advanced vocabulary are available. සාමාන්‍ය වරදක් වුණාම කියනවා සමාවෙන්න. ඒකට අපි දන්න ඕනම චූටි වරක් ගන්නවා කියනවා. Right? ඒක හරියම basic vocabulary එක. Okay? But in your cooperative world, rather using sorry, you could mention that apologize for the inconvenience. Having a method standard, having a advanced skill of feeling. So you should have the awareness of all these professional methods of speech, right? So let's learn them and unknown language patterns, including some phrases and especially idioms are now available in English language. Okay, so most probably people they use idioms like nothing while they are communicating. So sometimes you would get stuck. But if I say to you that English is a piece of cake, you would think that maybe I would take my English and cake after a but English is a piece of cake, means this piece of cake. You could obviously say that English is very easy subject. Okay? Instead of easy, I'm using an idiom. So if you have the awareness, you will understand, okay, this is what she mentioned. But at the end of the day, if you do not know those type of unknown language patterns, you would get stuck. You would just think that I will get it. I'm not good at English. So you are actually underestimating about your skills. So let's have the awareness of the unknown language patterns too. And the final and the most significant part is self-distrust. Okay, most of the people they underestimate themselves as we are non-native speakers. We think that all right, I'm not good enough. Okay, මට නම් ඔය ඉංග්‍රීසි කියන ඕනේ නැහැ. දවස් දෙකකින් කතා කරගෙන යනවා. ඉන්ටර්විව් එකට ඒක සිංහලෙන් නම් හොඳයි. ඉංග්‍රීසියෙන් වුණොත් මම ඉවරයි. Likewise. So people they get that type of uncomfort feeling, distrust on you. That I would like to mention and emphasize here. First of all, you should believe in you. Believe in you is the success of your journey. So you can do it as long as English is not a magic. It's actually something you can learn and communicate visually. So believe in you is again great thought that you want to add to your career, your life. Even while you are studying something, you should have your own business. Right? And bring you what you really gain through this form. Okay, so if you are investing your money and your valuable time, you should have the awareness of what you really gain throughout it. Number one, we actually give you the confidence of English speaking. Okay, English කතා කිරීම සමහරුන්ගේ තිබුණා. ඒගොල්ලෝ කතා කරද්දී ගොඩක් ඉලර නැතිනවා. එහෙම නැත්නම් කමියුනිකේට් කරන ටයිම් එකක් ගත වෙනවා. එහෙම නැත්නම් ඒගොල්ලෝ ගොඩක් වෙලාවට local communication එකකට යනවා. lengthy communication එකකට යන්නේ වචන දෙකේ conversation එක අවසන් කරනවා due to the lack of confidence. So let's build up your confidence in English speaking. Number two, as I mentioned earlier as well, English is the common communication method. So that's the key of communicating all over the world. So you develop the communication skills while engaging with numerous practical activities. Okay, sometimes you might have joined with the previous diplomas, schools and all, but at the end of the day, you still do not have that confidence of speaking English, right? What qualification like a certificate product. It's සමාජ ඉදිරියට ගිහලා කතා කරගන්න බැරි කම කියන එක අදටත් තියෙනවා. ඉතින් අපි ගොඩක් practical exercises එක ඔයාටම feel වෙන විදිහට අපි අපේ curriculum එක align කරලා තියෙනවා. ඉතින් ඒකත් එක්ක ඔයාලට පුළුවන් වෙනවා බය නැතුව බොහොම විශ්වාසයෙන් කතා කරන්න. So next I would like to emphasize that enhance your reading and listening skills. That those are also available because when we concern about English, there are 4 important parts. That's reading, writing, listening and speaking. So we are going to enhance the rest of the reading and listening skills further. Quick response. Right? Though you understood what someone is expressing, but if you still feel the doubt, what I bring next. Okay, so you are learning to come up with the quick responding in professional. When I'm talking about all in professional and advanced managers, because at the end of the day, you don't want to showcase you as the general communicator. You should showcase that you are a confident and professional communicator. So we are going to build up your personality over there. Finally, let's build up your personality to showcase that you are no longer having many certified feeling in English and you are a confident and professional communicator. Well, finally, I would like to mention, be the best version of your own. Why? In your life, you are the best person ever. You should have to believe in you. Then only you could realize that I'm the best person in my world. Then you can put yourself forward as a confident personality. So simply trust on yourself and make it happen. That's my motto in life, and I would like to mention that you all should keep that in your mind. Always be determined and make sure that you, when you get joined with this program, that your participation, your physical participation, and be really active in the classes and be more practical when we are actually doing the classroom activities. We do numerous classroom activities to break your fear of language and we build up your personality to get in front of the class, get in front of the meetings and do your presentations in a confident manner. So I believe that all of you have that determination in your life to become an effective and professional communicator. So we are here to make your dream a reality. And thank you so much and admire all your participation. Okay, thank you so much one more time, and I appreciate your valuable time. I'll send this over to you.
Thank you, Mr. Nilivasana, for joining us and for sharing all that wonderful information with our participants today. And we really value your contribution. And of course, our participants will look forward to meeting you in the lecture halls as well. So thank you once again. Right. So ladies and gentlemen, moving on. Next up, we have the program brief coming up. Now, this is where you need to grab all the information that you need about this program. You'll get all your necessary details, necessary information that will be vital for you to continue in this program, and at the same time for you to enroll in this program. So to do the honors, I would like to invite Ms. Tanushka Suryarachi, Senior Executive, Slim Business School. She'll be presenting the program brief.
Thank you so much, Rochelle. Am I audible to you all?
Yes.
Can someone confirm? Yeah, okay. And my slides are also visible, right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. So it's truly an honor, and would like to welcome you all to SLIM, Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing. And I'm here to give you a program brief about the Diploma in General English program. So my name is Tanushka Suryarachi, and I'm working at the SLIM Business School. So let's move forward. So this is the content that we are talking about. So first, I'll give you a brief introduction about the program and about the registration and badge code and your course structure, Diploma in General English course structure, lecture hours, lecture dates, dress code, and also assessment procedure of the program, and then final grading structure and results, and your graduation ceremony, and SLIM Students Association, and few general instructions. So as we all know by now, so our program name is Diploma in General English. So we do have 150 lecture hours to cover within the next 7-8 months. And so this is just, I have put here a sample of your registration number, this kind of a registration number with 5 zeros and 5 digits. You'll be received this kind of a registration number from your enrollment officer. So that is your registration number. And your batch code will be DPEN2 2025. So we do have an ongoing batch now, which we have started early this year. And this is the second batch we are starting for this year. So your batch named as DPN2 2025. So it is really necessary and crucial to use your both batch code as well as your student registration number accurately whenever you are using your registration data. So always double check and ensure that the accuracy of your registration number and batch code. Moving forward, so we are now discussing the course structure of the Diploma in General English program. So we do have about 8 modules under Diploma in General English program. So the first module is basic grammar and communication skills. For that, we have allocated 20 lecture hours. And under that, we are covering part of speech and tenses. And the second module is intermediate grammar and communication skills. So under that, we have 16 lecture hours to cover. Tenses and revision practice of all tenses will be covered under that intermediate section. So the third module is advanced grammar and communication skills. So we do have 24 lecture hours. Under that, we are covering active voice, passive voice, and basic grammar, basic sentence patterns, and practice of direct and indirect speech. So these are the 3 theory sections we do have. And after theory sections, now we are moving to the practical modules, starting from the listening skills development. We have 16 lecture hours. Under that, you'll be learning, you'll be able to developing effective listening skills and practice exercises on listening skills. And fifth section is reading skills enhancement. Under that, we do have 16 lecture hours to cover. So you'll be learning reading techniques, skimming, scanning, and comprehension and text analysis, practice exercises on reading skills. And the sixth module is speaking skills improvement. We do have 16 lecture hours, and under that, pronunciation practice and phonetics, discussions, debates on various topics, and public speaking practices. Last two modules are business writing essentials and corporate communication skills. So under business writing essentials, we have 26 lecture hours allocated. And under that, you'll be you'll be able to understand the different type of business writing, professional writing and academic writing. And the eighth module is corporate communication skills. So we do have 16 lecture hours under that. And you'll be able to learn about the negotiation skills, persuasive communication, and meeting skills, cross-cultural communication, and interview skills and presentation skills. So these are the sections that we are covering under this program. And as you can see now, this program is designed to provide an well-rounded learning experience by covering both theoretical and practical applications. So theory, through the theory, you'll be able to get the foundation, and by the practical approach, practical exercises, like listening, speaking, writing, and these interactive exercises will be there with the last few sections. So these are the course structure that we are covering, and lecture dates and lecture dress code time. So the lecture days, we are scheduled to start your lectures from 14 December onwards. So by within next week, we will be sending you all the lecture timetables and relevant access to start the lecture series from 14 December onwards. So we do have an LMS, so you will be given the LMS access as well. So within the next 2 weeks' time, we will be able to give you the LMS access as well as all related guidelines. And we have an workbook also that also will be issued to you. So when you're coming on 14 December, we will be able to issue you the guidebook as well. So student dress code and guidelines. So as an educational institute, we do have this set of guidelines with related to the dress code. So smart casual and business casual attire will be only allowed, and no distracting or inappropriate clothing will be allowed within the slim premises. So ripped jeans, graphic t-shirts, and offensive content exclusively revealing outfits will not be allowed. So this is, I have taken just a sample of the dress codes that are allowed and not allowed whenever you're visiting slim premises. So now we are moving to the most important part of your journey. So the assessment procedure. So we have 3 types of assessments. We do have classroom-based assessments, and individual presentation, as well as written examination. So all 3 types of assessments are compulsory when we are moving to the classroom-based assessments. So throughout the lecture series, these classroom-based assessments will be covered. And as your final 2 assessments, the individual presentation and written examination you'll have to do. So I have included this chart just to give you a clear idea about the weightages which I have allocated for each assessment type. So the purple bar is representing the classroom-based assessments. So for the classroom-based assessments, we do have allocated 40% from the final grading. And green color bar is individual presentation, allocated 30%, and blue color bar is written examination, allocated 30%. So so by completing your lecture series, you will be completing this classroom-based assessments as well, because we are doing all classroom-based assessments throughout the lecture series. So with that, by end of the lecture series, you'll be able, you are already in the passing grade because you have already completed 40%. And as a final 2 assessments, you only have to attend with the presentation as well as the examination. So by that, easily you can go for a better grading because you have already within the lecture series, you have completed 40% of the final grade and you have another 2 chances to achieve for a higher grade. So that is the assessment structure of the program. So under the classroom-based assessments, we do have 4 assessments. We have listening test, reading test, speaking test, and writing test. Each have allocated 10% out of 40%. So these are the classroom-based assessments that we are having. So we will specifically give you all the assessment dates as well when we are giving you the timetable. And final 2 assessments, individual presentation, as I have mentioned, 30% allocation, and written examination, 30% allocation. So it is compulsory that to achieve, to attempt with all continuous assessments and individual presentation to be eligible for the written examination. If you have missed any assessment, that you will not be able to eligible for the examination. So attending with the compulsory assessments, classroom-based assessments, as well as the presentation is compulsory. And this, I have given here the final grading structure. So if you have achieved your overall grading, if you have achieved within the marking range of 75 above, so you will be get a merit pass, MP. And if you have achieved 65 to 74, you'll be get a good pass, GP. And 40 to 64, ordinary pass, OP. And below 39 will be received a failure grade, which you will be able, need to reattempt with all the assessments. And results of the assessments will be released after you completed all assessments. Results, results will not be really released soon after each assessment, each individual assessment. So the final grade only will be released after you have completed all assessments, including classroom 4 assessments as well as final 2 assessments. So this is, I have taken sample pictures from the graduation. So after you complete the program, so you'll be formally recognized as a diplomate at the SLIM annual convocation ceremony. And also there are many events that are organized by SLIM Students Association. So these are a few highlights. So as a SLIM student, you'll be you'll automatically becoming a member of this SLIM Student Association. So we will have 3 main student associations for Colombo, Kandy, and Matara. So you all are invited to participate with these events. So you'll meet new friends. You can build new friendships through this. So there are a few general instructions that I have to highlight. So all your lecture materials will be uploaded onto your LMS. So you'll be given the LMS access by next 2 weeks, as I have mentioned, and all related lecture related materials and books and other recordings, everything will be uploaded on the LMS, so you can easily access. Also we do have email communications. We will send all related to the lectures as well as exam related correspondence will be sent through email. And also your main contact person will be me. I'm basically for the Colombo badges. And if you are registered under Kandy campus, you can contact Ms. Malisha. And if you have registered under Matara Business School, you can contact Mr. Harsha for any inquiries. So, and also as final, we do have an WhatsApp group also, WhatsApp community for instant communications and general communications. So you'll be included in that as well. So that's all from my presentation. So before we conclude, I want you to leave with this thought. So remember, believe in yourself, keep learning, and let your passion of English open doors to endless opportunities. So every word you learn, every sentence you speak brings you closer to confidence and your success. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Danushka, for sharing all that wonderful information with our participants. And of course, we value your contribution and thank you once again. Right. So, ladies and gentlemen, with that, we would like to conclude today's session, the open day in Diploma in General English, the second intake. So we would like to thank each and every one of you for joining with us. And at the same time, we would like to take this opportunity to thank Ms.Jebby Rochelle Muthumani, Learning Development Manager at WebLife Stores LLC, for joining us and for committing your time and effort to be here with us. And of course, our lecturer, Ms. Dilini Vasana, lecturer, Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing, and Mr. Sadeepa Hirosh Abenaik, and Ms. Tanushka as well, for joining us and for sharing all this invaluable information with the participants. And of course, we would like to wish you all the very best for your future endeavors, and all the participants, we would like to see each and every one of you joining Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing. And of course, we look forward to seeing you at the lecture halls at Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing. So once again, thank you for joining us, and we wish you all the very best, and you will have a good day. Thank you, and thank you.